If you think you know Bill Belichick, think again. In 2009, he granted unprecedented access into his personal life and his football life. From the locker room to the meeting room, the office to the field, at home and on the road, at work and at play. Meet Bill Belichick.
You gonna be a football player when you grow up?
Today is the best day of your life. Believe it.
He might be the finest quarterback produced in the last 10 years.
Philadelphia Eagles select Donovan McNabb.
And he said, I'm the best decision this organization has ever made.
He's a daylight. That's all I need.
Fortunately for me, I didn't lose my life, didn't lose my job.
Football convinced me that life is a team game.
That's right, it's a game for men.
Rest of your life. Nobody can ever tell you that you couldn't do it.
Was this the final game on the sideline for a great coach?
I want to thank you very much for making my day in the sun so memorable.
Perfect, huh? Love those Nantucket Blues.
Such excitement.
Dropped it.
Yay! Well, into fishing till next summer.
Yeah, there's some serenity. What are you worried about third and long out here? Next couple hours, just kind of wrap it up on Nantucket. This is it. So, pull the boat in, pack up, head back to Foxborough. Players come in tomorrow. Training camp starts, and I'll be ready for them.
For Bill Belichick, this is NFL training camp number 35. It's where the circle of his football life begins each year.
What's the story in this Rex Ryan? He's a personality. You know anything about him?
I think he'll get his guys to play. I think they'll play hard for him.
You like this team?
Got a good team.
What is this, 7 years or 8 years? 9. Holy man. Is this the best group of players on paper?
It's up there. Talent-wise. No, we got to do it.
Yeah, we got to execute.
I'm going to call out the situation. Pay attention. I don't care whether you're a part of it or not. First and 10, plus 50. Alert for what? Okay, they have no timeouts. The ball's on the 1 yard line. Okay, so tell me what's going to happen here. All right, we got 40 seconds, no timeouts, need a field goal, 2 minutes. We good on everything, fellas?
Yes, sir.
No questions? We're good?
We're good.
Those situations are just as good for the coaches as they are for the players.
Yeah.
Because it makes everybody think about, what do I want to call here? And like Brady, he's thinking one thing, and Billy, he's thinking something, and you want them both to be thinking the same thing,
Make them respect the quick counts, then they'll have to respect the motions. But, we can't spend all day on shifting and motion on every play. We're not doing that, all right? I don't want to be talking about that during the game. I'll set my piece on that now, but I'm just saying, hey, don't worry about if we got to make an adjustment on it. These guys need to be able to do that.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I'd like to play against you two guys. I would love that.
with just one play. Okay?
You want to know something? I haven't. Bill, he's really relaxed, which makes me happy.
Yeah.
Which tells me he thinks we've accomplished something with camp.
Okay, everybody up. Here's what we got. Either one of you catches the punt, and I'll take this for the night off. So that would be Vollmer, you, and Pryor. Okay? Get back here at midfield. Seabass, can you catch?
Yeah, we'll see in a minute.
No chance. He looks good, don't he?
Go Belichick, folks. I'm pretty psyched myself.
I never thought he'd catch that. I swear to God, I never thought he'd catch that.
No meetings.
No meetings and no curfew. Vollmer got you out of it.
Okay.
That was the play of the camp, wasn't it? Seabass. Nice catch, buddy.
Number. So like 80 something.
Nice catch, buddy.
Thank you, Coach.
Nice catch. I wasn't counting on him catching that. Ah, shoot.
For Bill Belichick, coaching never ends.
Try to throw these with just one hitch.
Whether he's teaching one of his players,
Instead of like double hitching it, just try to throw it on one hitch.
or his son Brian.
And see how that feels. A nice ball. Nice ball. That's it. We're in a new season. Look, I understand it's not the AFC Championship game. I understand that. Here's where we're all at. It's our first competitive opportunity of the year. It's our first time to go out and compete against a very good opponent. I understand it's not a game in the standings. Let me tell you something. If you're playing in a game or coaching in a game, it means something. Means something to me, means something to you. It's an opportunity for us to establish our level of performance and build on it next week. All right? So, it's football time, fellas. Let's get into it.
It is game one of the preseason for the 2009 version of Bill Belichick's New England Patriots.
Don't stand too close, Light. If they throw something at me, they might miss and hit you. Are you going to keep the quarterback stuff today or no?
Yeah.
You are? Okay. All right. Well, how about also maybe just keeping a sheet of paper there underneath it and, you know, as things come up, I might ask you to write them down and I'll get you from me after the game. Stuff that happens.
So Welker, no go.
He's out? Okay.
He went through warm-ups and he said didn't feel good. So.
Okay. So, Wes, are you ERW today?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Eat, ride, and warm up.
How's your camp been so far?
Good. We're, you know, we'll see.
Well, you got
we're coming along.
You got Tom Brady back, so that's, you know, a big plus, I imagine.
Sure, of course.
We're going to keep him safe tonight.
Yeah, take good care of him.
Oh, yeah.
Hopefully we can block him.
And all eyes will be focused on Tom Brady of the Patriots. He missed all of last season when he suffered that devastating knee injury in the opener against Kansas City.
That's about the only thing I can cheer for in Philadelphia is the national anthem.
Yeah.
Good to have you back out here.
Yeah, it's good to be back.
Have a good year.
Edelman comes in motion right to left, direct snap to Brady.
Double Moss. Right there, wide open.
Fires left, wide open, touchdown. Brady has looked sharp.
Nice razor, Billy. Nice try. That's a nice try, buddy. Nice try.
The 7th round pick, Julian Edelman, number 11. Keep an eye on him. This one is coming down to Edelman. Heads to the right to the 30, 35-yard line, 40, 45-yard line, 50. Cuts to the left. He's to the 40. He's going to take it to distance. Julian Edelman, the Patriots' 7th round rookie draft pick. This is Wes Welker in progress, and he looks just like him on the field. It's amazing.
Hey, Ernie. What's that guy's name that played before Lou Gehrig?
You want to look at these or you want to wait until the next?
Wally, yeah. Yeah. You ever hear of Wally Pipp?
Wally, you what?
Wally Pipp. You never heard of him? Well, he played first base before Lou Gehrig.
Oh, okay.
Then Lou Gehrig started like whatever it was, 23,000 straight games.
Right. Yeah. The little man.
That might be the punt return story.
No doubt. Hey, you can have it, man.
Oh, there you go. Way to compete. Way to compete.
So we're looking at Will High.
In the 2009 preseason,
We're double covering this, so you get the night off. Hell yeah. Nice shot, Tom. Nice shot.
Bill Belichick's team shows promise.
You too. Okay, good luck, man.
Football team.
All right, thanks. Appreciate it.
All right,
thanks. You too, man.
But they are still a work in progress.
All right, Brian, write this stuff down. Easy force, signal offensive plays. Contain quarterback, press the blitzes. Get more speed on the field. And then red area, like exclamation point. Too slow. Too slow.
Well, the Patriots finished the preseason at 3-1.
That was a barn burner.
The 53-man rosters will be set Saturday, and then it's get ready for the start of the regular season a week from Monday. Some interesting decisions now that will have to be made by Bill Belichick.
In New England, the Patriots losing another key player on defense. The Pats traded 5-time Pro Bowl defensive lineman Richard Seymour to Oakland. He's coming off a career-best 8-sack season.
So now that the Richard deal is done, how do we look at this thing with Vince? What's the probability we can do this?
The Seymour thing getting done and the distinct possibility of the franchise tag has got to help it done. But they want a long-term deal.
That is where the leverage of the franchise tag that I do think comes in handy.
I mean, the bottom line is he wants to be here. He wants to be a Patriot, you know.
So we want him here. All right. Thanks.
You bet.
So we got guys here from 5 decades. We got guys here who played in the 60s. This is once every 50 years. We better have a good time. Heidi. Oh my goodness, it's raining. We love having celebrations here with you guys. How are you, pal?
Okay, we know what we're going to do. Let's go out there and do it aggressively, and let's set the tempo early in the game. All right? Like we didn't do last year. Go out there and around for a quarter against Kansas City and then see how it's going, and it's the end of the first quarter and say, oh, gee, it looks like the regular season started.
Unfortunately, our coach and the present-day players is focused on Buffalo and doesn't want any distraction from that. And so I think all of you will understand that.
There's nothing wrong. In fact, you should be excited when you make a play. Hell, look at all the work you've put into it, all the time that you've spent and practice of put into it, and to go out there in a game competitively and execute it well and make a play, you should be excited about it. And your teammates should be excited too.
And the coach of the 50th anniversary team, the only head coach to win 3 Super Bowls in a 4-year span, Patriots head coach Bill Belichick.
So you watch the tape here, and you see when we're playing with energy and when we're playing with emotion and when we're not. Nice play, Ty. Can't even see one guy saying, good hit. Walk back to the huddle, and honest to God, it looks like we don't even care.
I look forward to seeing you all tomorrow night at Gillette. Thank
you, Robert.
We aren't good enough to play that way. I don't know that anybody is. So, Gary, you know it's a good play. Just doesn't really register with anybody else.
I probably should have had it last night, and then Brady, and yeah, you know, now, you know, Bill gives him the guilt trip, so.
Just look at this right here. Do you think we were ready to play against Denver last year, Monday night? It's so obvious. It's so visible. And when you can show that picture visually to your opponent, that's what intimidation is. That's the look right there, fellas. It's going to be a long night. Let's show the Buffalo Bills that this is a football team. It's not a bunch of guys running around out there in the same jersey. This is a football team. And for 60 minutes, you're going to have to deal with all of us, and it's going to be a long night.
All right. Good luck. Have a good year. All right.
Good evening, everyone. From Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, it's time for the season opener for the Patriots and the Buffalo Bills.
As I watch this game tonight very closely, I'll watch Tom Brady's left knee. That was the injured knee. It's going to take time to mentally overcome the injury.
Tom, look, settle down now, buddy. Step into the throw, okay?
You're in the right hands.
Throw to Kevin out here?
I got drilled when I threw it.
Did you get hit on that?
Yeah, he was blitzing. I tried to lob it over him because the guy was standing right in his face.
Like the one to Maroney?
It was right in his hands.
It was over his head.
Oh, that one?
Yeah. Just step into it, okay?
Yeah.
All right.
Brady fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Benjamin Watson. 2:06 to go in the game, and the Patriots are within range now.
Good drive, buddy. Good drive.
Kelvin has very little return set up and chooses to take it out anyway. And gets hit hard by Merriweather. And the ball came out. Who's got it? The Patriots do.
All right, so look, we got plenty of time now. We got 3 timeouts. Can we go F right and get the tight end up on the line?
Yeah, we're going to F right 40, alert 50, that's not done.
Let's go, baby, let's go! Quick,
Brady fires end zone. Touchdown, Benjamin Watson. Tom Brady, you are Tom terrific.
And the Patriots survive.
Nice job, baby. Just like it used to be.
Wow.
In the NFL, if you don't stay a step ahead of your opponent, you lose ground quickly. Prior to Week 2, Bill Belichick studies a familiar foe and prepares for his first game against their new head coach.
I never came here to kiss Bill Belichick's, rings. I came to win. And when they come here, that second week of the season, we'll see.
Just from a factual standpoint, has anyone ever actually kissed your ring?
I don't think so. I don't think so.
Where are your rings?
Oh, they're in a box somewhere.
Okay.
2 of Belichick's 5 Super Bowl rings were earned as an assistant with the Giants, where he spent 12 years. His final game at the stadium before it will be demolished is a trip down memory lane.
Run whatever you need to run to get there, because they ain't going to beat us running the ball.
Okay.
Lawrence's locker would be sitting here with a box, like a big box that you pack dishes in, probably about 3 feet high, full of fan mail. And at the end of his rookie year, Romeo Cornell's daughter went through it, for Lawrence. There's like $75,000 in checks in there, game checks and appearance checks and stuff like that.
We flush him out laterally. Lawrence can get him. That's good. That's what we want to do right there.
Did Lawrence fall asleep in some meetings? Yeah, I'd say he did. Yeah. Yep. It's a small room. I'm just, as I stand here, it's surprising to me how small it is. And this was the coach's locker room. So that's all changed. Well, it used to be like 4 lockers here. It was, who was it? Romeo, me, somebody, I think Tom Coughlin, Parcells.
Hey, don't you start giving me any check. Your ass will be out.
First down.
Look, there was a good mutual respect there, and he was the boss. So, I would tell him, Bill, this is what, this is what I think we should do. And sometimes he would be okay with it, like, yeah, that's great. And then there's other times he'd be, well,
Bill, give it to him again. Bill, give it to him again.
You know, I'd say, well, you know, okay, we don't have to do that. You know, what do you want to do? Like, what's the alternative? And usually his response was something like, well, I'll just tell you what you're doing is screwed up. You know, this is screwed up. How do you want to change it? I don't know, but it's just screwed up and you need to get it fixed. So these were the old racquetball courts, and so there was some great, I had some great workouts in here. Used to play Jennings and Parcells on a regular, and Randy Dean. Randy Dean was the best. Like, nobody could beat Randy Dean.
Like, who won between you and Parcells?
You know, I'd probably beat Bill more than he beat me. And then, of course, as soon as it was over, he'd, you know, light into about 4 cigarettes. So.
What's the best memory in here?
I mean, there's a lot of them. You know, one would be getting carried off the field after the Washington NFC Championship game in '86. We won 17-0. We're going to the Super Bowl, and next thing you know, 2 guys got you up on their shoulders, and you know, nothing you can do about it, nothing you want to do about it. You know, it was just it was fun. You know, it's on the front page of the New York Times. You know, all your friends, all your relatives, everybody saw it. I mean, they must have 100 copies of it.
When you think about that and who you were back then, do you have a different perspective on it?
Yeah.
20 years later.
I probably wouldn't have thought it would turn out like this. That I'd be standing here, you know, like this. You know, I was just trying to establish my coaching career. Be a good coach. Win some games. And, man, we won a lot of them here. So this is a great organization. Yeah. It's hard not to get choked up about it. Damn, I spent a lot of hours in that room. Come in here Saturday morning, ride the bike, go through 3 or 4 games of the next team we were going to play. It's a lot of hours here. Oh, I loved it here. I loved it here.
Belichick's appreciation for the past is matched only by his anticipation of the future. And unfortunately for him, his last game in the Meadowlands plays out exactly how he feared it could when he met with his staff the night before.
Right. I think Randy's going to, you know, we're going to see what they want to do about Randy. Yep. You know, it's just a question of really what they're going to do with Revis. If they are trying to match up, I think we want to be careful about sending them out to the right, because that's where probably Revis is going to line up.
This is Revis down here on 81, Randy Moss. Brady going to go deep for Moss. Revis is there and picked it off.
In the secondary, it's seams. They run the seams, and they'll run Cottry on a double move. We can't let that number 2 guy go down the seam and kill us like they did on it last year.
It's going to be those seams, Dean. I'm telling you. We got to take away the X, Dean, because that's Cottry.
Sanchez looks right, throws a slant right, caught by Cottry, breaks a tackle, in the open field at the 30, right side of the 20. He's down inside the 15 and brought down at the 11-yard line.
We can't leave Keller uncovered coming off the line. And if he's under center, that's where it's going. Let's make sure that that doesn't happen.
Sanchez with time, throwing, corner of the end zone, touchdown! Dustin Keller.
That's 2 down the seam. That's what we were talking about all week on that coverage.
Like, if we can just take those 4 or 5 things away right there, we're going to be okay. Okay. That's it.
In a building where he experienced so much joy, Bill Belichick leaves the Meadowlands a final time with a most unpleasant memory.
Look, I'm not trying to give you a big pep talk or anything here, but I'm just being honest with you. It's the 4th game of the season, okay? We're playing the Ravens. But I'm just telling you now, this was the problem last year. We win 11 games, and we're not in the playoffs. Why? Because we can't beat the other good teams in the AFC. We couldn't beat Pittsburgh, we couldn't beat Indianapolis, we couldn't beat Miami, and we couldn't beat San Diego. Baltimore, they're one of the teams that's going to be in it for the long haul. You know it, I know it, They know it.
I mean, I think we definitely got to be prepared for that. We got to be prepared for somebody just saying, you know, we're going to take Randy out of the game, double him, throw whoever else you want to, and make them beat us. And it might be these guys.
Yeah.
You know, Foxworth, you know, I think he's fairly instinctive. And then Ed, I think we know about Ed.
Our favorite. Ed Reed's Ed Reed.
Yeah.
Who covers up for a lot of stuff.
Everything he does it at an exceptional level.
Yeah.
He looks like he's guessing more than he ever has.
His heart was just saying something.
Yeah. Yep. But boy, he's got a burst, and you know, he's crouching down low back there, you know, playing real low. But you know, he changes it up. You can't. I mean, it's just so obvious when he's reading a quarterback.
Yeah.
Those receivers will run right past him, and he never flinches.
Yeah.
He doesn't even acknowledge him, and he's just reading a quarterback.
Yeah. He's always moving. One thing about playing against Ed is you're always so aware of where he is. It's almost, you know, it's not like he sneaks up on you, or at least he can't sneak up on you. But I remember we played him in the rain here 5 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, every time you break the huddle, that's who you're looking at. You're not going, okay, let's just snap the ball and, you know, read this out. You're going, okay, where's he at?
Yeah. Yep. He's on the quarterback. He's on him. Doesn't even take this Vincent Jackson running right past him.
Unbelievable. You could put, you know, Julian on the inside, because Ed's going to be driving.
Yeah.
You know, and then when you break back out high to the flag, if that corner starts running high for the backside post, then you can throw the flag too.
Oh, you're saying let Ed dive on it and then bring him back out?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Let Ed take it, and then when Ed takes it, then the Z whips it back to the...
Right, I got you.
To the flag.
I got you.
And then Ed's kind of in no man's land. Then you have everything.
Right.
And then Randy's in a tight split, and then you can run him back on a cross across the field if it's like one cover.
Right.
You know, maybe you have two plays like that in the plan that take advantage of, you know, figuring out what they're running.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
All right. Sounds good.
Yeah, we'll see you tomorrow. I'm going to go see Billy for a little bit.
Okay.
All right, thank you.
Okay, yep. I'll be right behind you going in there. Hey Terry, it's Bill Belichick. It's about 10:30 on Friday morning. I just want to call and tell you congratulations on getting to the playoffs. We know the feeling of what it's like to have a decent year and not qualify, so just want to let you know that we're all behind you over here with the Patriots, and look forward to catching up with you down the road. All right? Talk to you later. Thanks, Terry. Bye.
You stand our hair today.
Hey, Coach.
You're the best free safety that's ever played this game that I've seen. You're awesome. That play you made on that out pattern last week. Yeah. Middle of the field making a play on an out cut. Give me a break. I look like the Pro Bowl. All right, good seeing you, buddy.
Hey, Coach, good seeing you.
All right.
Good luck.
I want you to keep an eye on Ed Reed today.
Yeah.
Okay, how deep he's playing, how well he's moving.
I got you.
Brady takes the snap. Here's the blitz. Gets rid of the football. Caught. Randy Moss. Touchdown.
That's what I'm talking about.
Ed Reed came off the corner unblocked. It looked like he was going to hit him before he get the ball loose.
Great job by Brady in the face of a blitz.
Nice job. That's the way we got to play him. Right there. That's the way we got to play him.
Flacco to throw. Looks, fires right. It is completed there for another first down. Made to Derek Mason.
I'm going to foul on my face all day, Coach.
Oh, you, Mason. Just you, will ya? Why don't we talk after the game? All right, just shut the up. Can you look at the scoreboard?
27-21, the Patriots lead, trying to hang on here. 4th down and 4 for Baltimore at the Patriot 14-yard line with 32 seconds left to play in the game. Flacco takes the direct snap, fires to the right, and it's incomplete. Incomplete, and the Patriots take over on down.
Yes, sir. Nice job.
The Patriots will come away with a tough win over a very good football team, improving to 3-1 on the season.
Look, you guys did a lot of good things, okay? You did a few more than they did. That's a good football team. You beat a good team today, all right? We got to start winning on the road now. We got to start winning on the road. So let's come in this week and have a good week. Get ready for Denver. Enjoy this one. We got to start winning on the road, all right?
Let's begin with the obvious here. Bill Belichick against the pupil now, Josh McDaniels.
Oh, hey. Hey, man, how you doing?
Now I know why it was such a pain in the ass to get ready for us.
Yeah. Hey, listen. Let's make this a handshake and we'll just wave after the game, all right?
You got it.
I'll talk to you later.
You got it.
All right. Yeah, thanks.
You know, this is going to be a big circus this week, you know, with Josh and me and the Patriots and, you know, you and all that. All right, so let's just get a few things straight here. One, Josh has been here. Does he know us? Yes, obviously. All right. Do we know them? Do we know what their offense is? Do we have any idea what they were running?
Bill, how did you first come about meeting with Josh McDaniels, and how did that lead to working with him?
At what point could you see he was kind of into it?
Going up against Josh, something you look forward to? Was there ever any time that you gave Josh some particular advice about that?
Josh and I talk, you know, on a fairly regular basis, but I'll just keep those conversations private between Josh and I. I think that's their personal nature, and so that's the way I'll handle them.
Hey, Coach.
How you doing? Good. How you doing, Carl?
Doing well. How about yourself?
Doing good.
Good.
Guys are looking sharp.
I know, we just got to suffer through one more game, Coach. One more game. Although, I don't know. I feel better about myself after seeing those down there.
I'm telling you, those are hideous.
Those are hideous.
Should have seen the they tried to put me in.
Oh, really?
Yeah, God. So.
To go. Brady with his specialty right before him.
Oh, look, we got plenty of time here. He's got to get the ball in the field goal range. We can't let them have it.
First down, it's Morris. Ball is out. Ball is out. New England maintains possession. On second down, Brady. Ball knocked out. And this time the Broncos appear to have it. They do.
Matt Prater will attempt to win the game from 41 yards out.
The snap, the ball down, the kick is up, the kick is on the way. The kick is good, the Broncos win in overtime.
The protege has defeated the mentor. Josh McDaniels is showing his emotion right now.
That was bad football out there, fellas. Bad football. Bad coaching, bad playing, bad everything. And the more critical it got, the worse it was. Got the ball in midfield with 2 minutes ago in the game. Needed a field goal and fumbled it twice. Fumbled the ball twice. Started Wednesday. You know, and then Wednesday practice is over, and where do receivers go? Straight in. Right? Right? Do we stay out and throw Wednesday after practice with the receivers and Brady? No, because we got it down and we're all set. We don't need any extra work. That sums it up right there for me. It really does. Now the sky's the limit. There's no telling how good we can be. I mean, offensively, we've seen this now twice, really. If you just take Moss away in the deep part of the field and get down on Welker, we're done. We're done. We can't run the ball. We can't throw it to anybody else. We're done. It's a problem from the guy who snaps the ball to the guy who has the ball to all the other guys on the field. It's a problem across the board. We got to do a better job in this, fellas.
I'm talking to everybody. We got to do a better job than this. And this is some bad coaching now. Anybody got any other thoughts on the game?
We go out to practice, we run the plays, we sit in meetings, sometimes half asleep, not really paying attention, and then when the hits the fan, and we gotta have it, we haven't been able to deliver. That's the truth. There's no wand to wave, and it's not somebody else's problem, it's your problem, it's our problem. And we're the only ones that can fix it. The only thing I can do, fellas, and I'm gonna do it, is I'm gonna put more pressure on you. I'm going to put more pressure on you individually, but put more pressure on you collectively, because when we get into those situations, we got to be able to handle them. Or I'm telling you, it's going to be a long year, because that's what it comes down to in this league. We're the only team in the National Football League who does not have a 20-yard run or a 40-yard pass. We have not had one big play in 5 games, in 350 snaps, not one play. There's no other team in the league that can say that. We hit them in practice, we'll hit them in the games. There's a start. That's what we need more of, right there.
So tomorrow, it's going to be kind of a nasty day.
Oh, really?
Yeah, rain, wind, the works. I don't know if we want to go out there in a mess tomorrow, but that's what it looks like for Sunday.
Okay, it's a good idea.
Looks like we're going to miss it today, but it doesn't sound like we're going to miss it Sunday, but, you know, it kind of comes and goes here.
It would have been good to have it out here.
It sure would have, yep. Could have practiced at 8 this morning. We would have had plenty of it.
Look, we're playing the Titans, all right? That's the team we got to beat, not to win. But playing smart and playing into the conditions and using those to your advantage and knowing how the game changes and is affected by those conditions, that's just playing smart football. I pulled out some plays here that I think are somewhat representative of the expected conditions today. This is the 07 Jets game. This game is probably the closest to the conditions that we're expecting today. We're going into the wind right here. Plays like this, where the quarterback can drive the ball down the field, okay, that don't take a lot of touch on the ball, we're not afraid to make this throw. Tom can get it down there. You just keep running, get behind the defense, and we're going to throw a couple of these up there.
So this weather is more of an equalizer.
Affect the kicking game a little bit. Affect the passing game.
It won't.
It'll affect the kicking game, and it might affect the passing game.
An unexpected winter scene in Foxborough, Massachusetts. It had been raining all day with force, and it turned over to snow a couple of hours ago, and it's certainly going to affect the way this game is played.
You know, I really think we ought to not be afraid of it, you know, because it'll be easier to throw than it will be to run. Because you can't get any movement on the line of scrimmage. The lineman can't get any movement. Let's just look.
Oh, man, this is a QB street right here.
Yep. Well, they'll never rush in this.
Green Ellis, the running back behind Brady, takes the handoff, tosses it back to Brady on a flea flicker.
Flea flicker, look at Randy! He's wide open!
Brady looking, throwing long and deep, and touchdown, Randy Moss!
Great call, great throw.
Stands in the pocket, has time, now starts to run left, gets rid of the football downfield in the end zone. Caught, Randy Moss, touchdown.
That's what I'm talking about, buddy.
You know, Belichick's been saying to them, they haven't had big plays.
Direct snap to Brady, clears it right, complete to Falk on a screen.
Go, Kevin! He's gone.
Go, finish it, finish it.
30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown, Kevin Falk.
Oh! Brady's going to have huge fantasy numbers today.
Play action fake, back to throw, fires it down the right side, wide open. Wes Welker is going to walk into the end zone. Brady takes the snap, looks, rifles it right. Welker, touchdown.
And Brady has just done something this league has not seen before.
5 in 1 quarter in 15 minutes.
He alerted it, I think.
3rd and 1.
Samuel blitz zero. Yeah, blitz
Brady's
zero.
looking that way. To Moss. And he has another touchdown.
6 touchdown passes in the game for Brady.
We made some progress today.
59-0. Is that sick or what?
Hey, you ain't never seen 59.
You're right about that.
All right, so I can't talk about no more big plays. Guess that shut me the up, right? So Brian, all week I was yelling at these guys. You know, we're the only team that hasn't had a 40-yard pass or a 20-yard run.
We got 3 in the first half.
50 yards, the attempt
50, you were right.
to win it for the Jets.
Don't, please.
It's a fake.
Oh my God.
Pick it up. Throws it in the air, dangerously so, and it's intercepted.
Doesn't get any better than that.
I know.
Winning like that, and then the Jets losing on top of us.
So when you're sitting here today, when you know, like 1 o'clock, Dolphins kick off with the Jets, do you have any interest in what's going on?
Interested to see how that game comes out. See, this some way both teams could lose, but. We erase that one. Did you get where it ended?
Where do you end? That's the only thing that matters in golf. And in football.
Yes!
Midway through the 2009 season, Bill Belichick and the Patriots are near the top of the leaderboard.
Good win. Good win.
But in the second half of the season, the coach will have some critical decisions to make.
You can say a lot of things about me as a coach. One thing I'm not is scared. I'm not afraid to go for it. All right, be ready on 4th down here now.
It is short of the first down. The Colts take over.
I just can't get this team to play the way we need to play. I just can't do it. It's so frustrating.
Don't miss part 2 of Bill Belichick, A Football Life.
I won't get mad, I'll just get even.